Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Sacred Royal Reiki Healing 28 Days of Reiki. I'm Romula, the Reiki practitioner, also Reiki teacher, Shinpinten level, master level, whatever. Don't have to be fancy. But thank you so much. This is our third week. This is our 15th day out of our 28 days of Reiki. This is my healing journey, but I'm also sharing it with my viewers so that if you wanted to go through the experience yourself and also receive a few minutes of Reiki during that journey, you could. And also for those who are practitioners who probably haven't received Reiki in a while to themselves, feel free to explore this too. You can watch these videos while you're giving yourself Reiki, while you're also receiving Reiki from me distantly through these videos. Alrighty, as I said, we are in our third week, 15th day. Yesterday was the 14th day, the full moon, healing the inner child. As we move into this next week, oops, I thought I had my notes out, and of course, I did not have them prepped. Yes, there we go, found them. So basically, we started off with the grounding and foundation, and then we went into the stages of activation, expansion, you know, the waxing moon leading to the full moon. Now we are the waning moon, that is the waning gibbous. And for days 15 through 21, we are focusing on integration and release. This is the phase of letting go without effort. Again, like I said, a lot of times when I'm doing this, I do give it to myself and then I give it to you guys. I do find a lot of correlation into my day-to-day life, how this resonates. So it means a lot to know that this is the week of letting go without effort. So after we activate the body naturally wants to detox, it wants to rest, it wants to release emotional residue, and kind of basically simplify. Oopsie, I guess somebody's here, but we'll just play the music in the background. I'll let somebody get that. We've already started doing that. So the amazing thing about Reiki is that it supports this by guiding energy out. It just doesn't put energy in, it also guides out. So if you've taken my Rise and Shine Reiki Mondays, or if you've kind of heard throughout this journey, I'll say things of like, imagine Reiki going in and you're receiving all that you need, but also realize things that no longer serve you are making their way out. This is a good example of that. So why would we want to focus on these certain organs? Because of course there is an organ or a bodily part that is associated. And so for instance, like the liver can hold anger and stagnation. The kidneys can hold fear and depletion. The lungs can hold grief and letting go, right? So we're going to make those focuses so that we can work with our emotional storage patterns, okay? Not necessarily organs, but more or less the organs associated with it. I mean, the emotional storage working with it. Can you tell that my mind is like everywhere because of the slight distractions? But it's okay because I'm still going to send Reiki regardless. A good way of explaining it, which I thought was really cool, I came across this, is that if things fall away right now, habits, emotions, old stories, that's healing. It's not a loss. So if it seems like things are falling apart, is it feeling like, you know, things are not really going in the way they expect, like, oh man, now I got a hole in my heart. No, this is part of the healing process. This is definitely a part of the, you know, removing the, changing the emotional storage patterns. You know, let's not hold on to those things, but let them go so that proper healing can come in. So that is what our focus is for this week. So with that, we're going to jump into our day 15, which is liver and detox. Our body focus obviously is the liver. Our healing theme is releasing anger and stagnation. You know, I think it's either Ayurvedic or maybe Chinese medicine. Please don't quote me on this, but I believe the liver is also associated with water too. And a lot of times the things that we have issues with are like stagnation, right? Things that aren't moving, things that aren't flowing, right? So, you know, releasing that anger and allowing the water to flow. It's, as the Reiki Focus says, I was going to say clearing, but the Reiki Focus is clearing stored frustration. We are going to be clearing our stored frustration. Moon energy is releasing begins. So as we wane into this gibbous that will soon turn into a crescent, we're releasing. The releasing begins. We are just letting go of all that stored frustration. And our mantra today is, I release what no longer serves me. I release what no longer serves me, no matter how difficult it may seem. I release what no longer serves me. So with that, let's go ahead and get ourselves prepared. We're going to get ourselves set and ready to receive some distance Reiki today. And just in case some people are just joining in for the first time and don't know what Reiki is the Japanese technique that promotes relaxation, rejuvenation. Reiki energy itself is the universal life force energy guided by higher consciousness. And with that, let us begin. And remember, the best way to get into this beautiful, relaxive state is to focus on your breath by inhaling and exhaling. Oh, wow, that's interesting. We're gonna, all the distractions today, eh? All the distractions today. But that's why we're gonna focus on our breath. We're gonna focus on letting go, releasing things that no longer serve you, releasing that anger and stagnation, and clearing stored frustration. As I deal with every day in the build-up, I start to realize how much frustration, anger, and just not the most positive thoughts were stored up, and I didn't realize that it was showing in my everyday life. Doing this journey really has taught me a lot about myself, has reminded me a lot about myself. And as the journey continues, I'm still learning. It's not only that I'm hard on myself, I haven't realized how tense I've been, how much I've been holding on to, how much pain, how much non-forgiveness for myself and to others that I've been holding on to, how much anger and disappointment. There was even I believe a mantra that, or maybe not a mantra, it might have been a focus on either softening, it was just something about soothing unmet needs, There's so many things that have been unmet in my version of like what I would think of needs, but I have to illuminate them, but I have to be soothing about it. I have to be soothing about it. Yes, I understand I have unmet needs. Yes, I understand I have frustrations and angers, but right now, just like the liver, just like detoxing, it's time to let go. It is time to let go. Time to let go. I release what no longer serves me. I release what no longer serves me. I release what no longer serves me. Allow Reiki to flow. Inhale and exhale. Breathing deeply but gently. Allow Reiki to flow. Allow it to flow. And let go. Allow Reiki to flow through you, and at the same time, as it's flowing through you into your lungs, and as you exhale, things that no longer serve you are released as you take in and out your breath. Sorry. Allow Reiki to soothe your liver. Allow this beautiful energy to flow through you. It is time to let go of the things that no longer serve you. We are clearing the stored frustration, whether it's for the things that have been unmet, whether if it's just dealing with the daily life and the expectations. Let them go. Clear those things away. Clear that frustration. I release what no longer serves me. I release what no longer serves me. I release what no longer serves me. Let it go. Let it go. As you inhale, imagine that beautiful golden energy flowing through you, reaching the tips of your toes and your fingertips and the top of your head. And as you exhale, those things that no longer serve you are released back into the earth to be recycled again. Allow Reiki to flow. Thank your liver for all these years dealing with all the toxins that you've taken in. Thank your liver for this moment of detox, this moment of cleansing. Yes. Thank yourself for going through this beautiful journey and releasing what no longer serves you. Releasing what no longer serves you. Allow Reiki to flow. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this day's special, well, every day is special to be honest, but this topic. Again, we focused on the liver and detox, and our mantra was, I release what no longer serves me, with a focus of clearing stored frustration and anger and removing stagnation. Our fun Reiki fact, and I'm going to have to tell you the last one too because I don't think I mentioned it, is some experience detox sensations after Reiki. And last week's was Reiki transcends time and space. I might have actually talked about it, but if not, the amazing thing about Reiki is that, again, it lives outside of time and space. So that is how I'm able to send you Reiki, distance Reiki. And I can send it to the younger self. I can send it to my older self. I can send it to present time me. So that's the beauty of Reiki. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for episode 16, which is a focus on the kidneys and the adrenals. And so yeah, so if you have any comments, please put them on the YouTube. Feel free to subscribe. Also, feel free to like the video and share with any friends that might actually need this. But yeah, till next time, stay safe, stay blessed, and peace out, y'all. See you later.